The lights are on, but still dim in this open air location. There's no fancy wooden floor, no grandstand, mascots, or acrobatic cheerleaders. But big hoop dreams are still alive nearly every night, right down the street. Stick around and I will introduce you to the world of Barangay basketball. Class is in session. Around 6 o'clock every evening, right down the street, I hear a horn blowing. The summer heat is beginning to dissipate for the day, and people are getting out and about. And a vast majority of them are drawn like moths to the lights at the Barangay basketball court. It's not fancy. If a barangay is lucky, there's a roof to shelter players from a light rain. But there are no skyboxes, no elaborate press facilities, and only a minimal amount of seating along the short concrete wall. The backboards are not glass, they're wood. They're held up at our court by a concrete standard. No padding, so fast breaks are at your own risk. When the ball hits the rim, there's a pronounced thud, as if the bolts holding it need another turn or two. There is just one small and simple electronic scoreboard mounted on one side of the court, leaving nearly half the crowd in the dark. But it is the grand theater for the biggest show in town. This is where the young men in town become heroes, and the young ladies watch, hoping to be impressed by the boy next door's best moves. Clearly, the Philippines is a basketball crazy country, and this is the grassroots level where it all begins. Every year, youngsters scour the neighborhood for donations in order to buy uniforms and pay entry fees. Adults often dig into their own pockets to buy the brightly colored jersey of the season. Whether they are playing under the team name of Malolos Dragon, the Immortal, the Homies, or any other imaginative moniker. Here, there are 4 levels: the Mosquitoes, the Midgets, the Juniors, and the Seniors, all battling for superiority. But there are pitfalls. Our basketball court is tucked between a church and a residential neighborhood. It's not unusual to see a resident ride his motorbike across the concrete court during a timeout. Or maybe a bicycle. Even then, the court can be crowded. As soon as the horn blows to signal a break in the action, the youngsters flock onto the court. Some try to impress the little neighbor girl by launching NBA range three-pointers. Often, they don't even have a basketball, which can be somewhat hard to come by in the poorer neighborhoods. I've seen volleyballs, softballs, and even flip-flops launched toward the backboard by the barefoot children, who are just trying to get a few precious seconds of court time. Outside, the street food vendors, attracted by the standing room only crowd, do a brisk business. Hungry and thirsty spectators can buy soda or juice served in a small plastic bag with a straw. French fries and fish balls are served in a small plastic cup. Even hamburgers are available. Just don't expect a Western-style burger. They are small and thin, but 2 or 3 of them could make a fairly tasty meal. Refreshments notwithstanding, the action on the court is always entertaining. It is freewheeling basketball with full court passes, fast breaks, and plenty of steals and turnovers. Basketball was introduced in the Philippines during the American colonial period. The first American teachers introduced both basketball and baseball through the YMCA and the school system. Basketball took off like a brush fire. Baseball did not. There are 3 games per night here, basketball on some nights and volleyball on others, and 2 referees work each basketball game. These referees are trained by the Samahang Basketball ng Pilipinas, SBP, which is the sport's national association. In turn, the SBP is affiliated with the well-known international organization FIBA. And of course, we cannot forget about the public address announcer, a young man who keeps up a constant play-by-play patter that can be heard throughout the neighborhood. Barangay basketball is where hoop dreams begin. But even when it becomes clear that a man's loftiest dreams will never be realized, he can still shine in front of his friends and neighbors on the barangay court. Class is dismissed. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, comment, and above all, subscribe. Thank you.